just can't see them do badly here.
Well, as we speak, the pistol has begun as pass. He will take down the first, takes down the second. Yeps and Nizim to fire back, but Immer move until Yeps makes contact and sees the players here. And this is going to be a tough task for Yeps. He will fall to Immer. Major was ready to finish off the job. Of course, not needed. And Landon left in the 1 versus 3 with his CZ. No defuse kit, no armor, and no grenades to work with.
And so it begins. Case, the last man left standing, will of course be Landon, make his way on forward to try and catch out these players wherever possible. Finished off by Imor. Sangal, they take the first, and just like an onslaught towards this ace site, Delboni, he'll back away towards the corner. He's got players all around him, a little bit of damage here all there. 20 HP left though, and as Landon actually strikes first. Good for one pass to trade. This will get next day the battle with Engine, able to trade onto Landon, leave it all on Nissim towards Pit. Trying to catch out these members wherever possible. Engine, he's tagged down low. Major as well in the smoke. It's messy, but it works as it goes down to a 2-2 now.
You'd be extremely careful. Bump will eventually go down, and now the retake is on. No defuse kits for the CT, so they need to go in fast.
Is he blessed or cursed by that timing? Let's see the first one he goes down. He's good for one. Trade not quite there. Those DZT gets the next say in the matter. And for a 1 versus 1 now, Paz ready to take this initial fight. Let's see how he'll fare. He gets to play around him. It's a very nice kill, actually. Straight to the head.
Yo, just group up, go for the full execute. And Sangal were actually pretty good at not allowing the AWPs to have an impact whatsoever. They will take down the first DZT to fire back towards that B side, but it doesn't matter as the A execute comes in. But Nizim goes for a huge double, and that will win so much time for the rotation. Telbani now needs to stand his ground on side. There's the rotation from Yeps. He will take down Major, and Logic in the 1 versus 3 spots the player on side. Doesn't connect the non-scope. Searches for the second, gets it. Logic. Is he ready for the player from Mars? No, Logic goes for the tag. Lands the quick scope, but doesn't frag him. Bro, it's high. It's high. Trust me, it's high.
Is it high? Are we able to get it a bit louder? Or us down?
I'm
Eventually he does, but now he'll end up in a bit of a duel with Paz on the other side of the smoke. Again, that smoke phase. Landon misses his shot. Paz finds him. Immo actually dinked by his teammate, but it does not matter. They continue fighting. Dabloni and Logic Man exchange blows. Leave it all onto Nissim towards the graveyard. Finished off by Engine. Just like that. It's all down to DZT. The last man left standing in a 1-on-3 with his only hope to save.
And this is a perfect one for Case. They can't just depend on one player to go for the multi-kills. They need to all step up, and so far, they haven't. Still middle control established by the T's. A lot of grenades thrown towards that A side. They're trying to bait out Utility and Nissim. They just baited out his bullets. Takes down Immer. Still man advantage, but look at that play from Major. Are they ready for him? He has such a nice timing here. They might be ready, and Nissim, he's watching for it. He is prepared. And Sanko, this round was just looking perfect for them. They managed to exchange map control. They gave up banana, they took middle, but from there on, every single fight has been going in the way of Case, and now the 3 versus 5.
Nissim with that kill on the Logic Man. Makes it look like, unfortunately, for Sangal, they may have stagnated, at least for the time being. Engine, he'll spot that initial player down towards a back side. Delboni volleyed out of position. He's forced on forward into the awaiting arms of passes. Oh, but Engine, his volley finds one as AK finds another. DZT there's a trade, and now, unfortunately, before Pers can get to that site, Yeps will finish the job. Bit of a lull now as Sangal, with this default, I'm just trying to force players back. They're unable to do so for the time being, though. Back around Sangal, despite being a man down. This is their opportunity to even things out on this B site. As DZT, good for one. Util goes down. Set piece follows as DZT moves back towards the U-box. This kill right now will be pivotal to their success. All good for one. DZT there to trade. 2-on-4. I think they're from bad to worse for Sangal now. DZT will make his way on forward. Good for another as Engine full. Swinging on wide. Pass to finish the job. Delbloni to get the next say in the meta. This goes down. Landon good for one. Follow-up push comes through. Logic Man trying to trade. Unable to do so, though, as Landon hits a great no-scope onto Logic Man. Major to get the next set in the matter, though. He puts it down to a 2-on-4. Nissim onto Engine towards Pit. Puts it all down to Major. Finished off by Yeps in Case. Once again.
Every single time, Sango decide. Okay, this round is more important for us to have banana control. This one is for middle, but, well, for Immer, what is important is to just shoot heads in. This is exactly what he's done what the hell happened. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to see, but, well, I think it's safe to say that Sangal had a pretty fun time towards that B side.
But now, push goes on, outlanded. He'll be able to shut down Major, trying to save, but stuff. We'll have to see to what avail.
This here will take down Engine. That's actually pretty decent damage done by Case. And Sangal, on the back of losing 3 players in this situation, they're gonna be struggling a bit with their buy as well. Look at that. Immer, Logic, they will drop 2 AKs, but they'll be lucky towards that B-rush. Yep, staying anti-flash. He will get the first. Oh, or will he? He doesn't even get the 1 kill. Delbany is there to refrag. And now,
because of his HP, as DZT will look to aggress towards Banana. Luckily for Sangal, the timing wasn't quite in his favor. Engine finds the kill, Case got a man down, and Sangal find themselves with an advantage and a chance to really push on ahead. For now, it's actually landed to aggress as well. Also with an AWP in hand, Engine ready for the second AWP now. As Case not only lose both AWPs, but it's all down to Nissim, the lone man, to try and hold this push. Flashes go off around him. He's ready for the initial member, able to shut down Major. And Major may have aggressed a bit prematurely here.
still they have 50 seconds on the clock and they will start making their way back towards that A side where Delbany, he's being aggressive, and unless he gets a double kill, I don't see what he can do. Gets the first. There's a spray down. They need to pay the pick, and Delbany does more than enough to leave his teammate into the 1 versus 1. Bomb will go down. And if you're Nizim, this is just the worst player that you want in a 1 versus. He has the correct idea here. He knows. Now here's the steps. Here's the bomb tap. And Immer, he's had this one for days. He's played it in matter of utility, of weapons. So he wants to take the initiative here. And DZT, that's exactly what he's done. With the damage has been phenomenal.
Landing ready for the initial peek, able to shut down Logic Man. He'll back away, and there's no real response from Sangal now. For the time being, Nissim, he'll try to do the odd bit of damage here or there, trying to catch out these members. However, may he try. As Nissim, his Deagle rings true, Major falls, Engine ready to reaggress to trade for the most part, but Nissim rings true again. Another great kill for him.
He's had a beautiful game so far, but can he do this one? This would be a one for the books, but unfortunately for him, Landon will put an end.
Pulling back towards center side, he's got a teammate to support him as it's a full dive down towards the safe site. Again, early kills either way. Logic Man able to find one, Pound's able to find the second as well as the follow-up push comes through towards Pit, but Logic Man stays firm. Finding his third, the flank from Landon bears fruits. He shuts down Major, but it won't matter with Logic Man coming out on top. Another great kill onto DZT. As it falls down to Landon, 1 versus 4. The players all around him. He's going to die. He's smashed fairly properly.
That was a nice Eminem one. I absolutely love that. And now Case on the big gun rounds as Immer. Oh, he didn't spot the player next to him in the end. He manages to win the fight somehow as Logic, in the meantime, will fight Landon. Bomb side, but Nissim, he's so close. Do they know? That's the question. There's the fight towards Long Gamer. He will take down DZT now, the 2 versus 5. And the position from Nissim might not be so important in this scenario as Paz. He seems to be aware. Spots the one.
Let's see how they fare as it's kills either way. Paz for 2 and Paz to finish. Sangal with a 12 for now as they...
I think at this point, if you're Case and you lose this one by round that we're gonna witness right now, you're just gonna start thinking about the second map. But let's see the push coming in from Engine towards Middle. Gets the refrag. Still though, DZT towards Mexico. He might be able to shut him down, but what is that from Engine? Mental flick with the M4. Emmer to follow up on Nizim. And
attempt to hold for the time being. It's a bit of damage done either way. Landon, he'll be tagged, but nobody's the one to find the initial pick. But fortunately, the molly makes the push very, very difficult right now. Major on sandbags, will line up both members. It's a swift dispatchment of both of them. Doesn't have to be accurate. He's winning over accuracy by
the Colocker. Rather, that was the molly deployed towards B, which will completely cancel the bomb there. And DZT, he will find the kill. The B split will come in play, but there's only 15 seconds. And at this point, if Immer manages to shut down the players coming in from CT, that's going to be huge. Immer gets the first, gets the second, almost the third. But that's just massive from him, and now the retake is on.
That was horrifically close for a moment there. But for now, let's see how they fare moving forward. As for now, it's going to be has to shift on forward to try and take this initial fight. DZT able to find Major towards CT. Even with 2 HP, he still has the power to buy. Looks like a run boost will come out as well. Swain goes out from Logic Man. He'll be taken down by Delbloni instead, though. So these pairs in a 1 versus 2 to just back on away.
You try to save his M4. Still, of course, Sangal, they have money for days. They can rebuy. If they want, they can go for the, I don't know, 3 scar buy here. Even for the 4 or 5 scar buy. They can do whatever they want. Case, still they managed to win one. If they pause the player towards spoiler, doesn't connect, will fall back. And still, this is gonna be the exactly same round, but Immor this time, he is ready. Shuts down the first. There's the repeat.
Ooh.
Logic with the AWP. Lands the flick. They're doing the exactly same thing, but look at that. Major, he's ready for it. He'll just let them go. He will play behind him in the smoke, and this is perfect. Oh, Major! It gets so messy. Somehow he doesn't get a single kill. Thank God Engine is there to support him, and somehow Major whiffs, but it won't matter. Engine finishing things off.